Goddamn wither. Forgot about that big ass hole that nigga made down all the way down to fucking hell.
He was scared of us.
It is said the only constant is change in college football.
Damn, I forgot it was that deep.
Years, there have been some
shit, there's still
that
some
you
stuff at
can
the
count
bottom.
on. If you can run the football,
Probably some of the
you
stuff
have
from
a
when you
chance
died.
to win.
Remember you
And
died when
boy,
that
do we
happened.
have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Longhorns will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
A first down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay
bring back
tight
some
on this offense. Maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route. Try to get my guy
I'm going that far again.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Longhorns! They grab the early lead. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field.
God damn, nigga, you need more?
To every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
I like how it kind of looked like a tent and then open up and it's an even bigger room, bro. That's kind of funny.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
It might be a little too bright in here.
With the catch, it's Payne.
What the hell's pressing that bright ass
Good
legs?
execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw
like
it. They're
like
being
this.
aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good
I
decisions,
know.
find the
Sucky
open
part.
target, and deliver strikes.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And what
This
color?
is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this?
You could leave it
quarterback
like
and
that,
get pressure
have
on
one.
because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They think there's room to run to the right here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
There we go.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd
I
and
got my
long
hand
from the
cold.
40. Looking downfield, it's
No water
Glagway.
in here. I gotta get bucket of water.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Gators send
I
out
really
the
like
punt
Oh,
unit.
that looks even
And the
better.
defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago,
Damn,
he only
that
got
looked
sacked
clean
one
as
time.
shit.
They've already got him on the
I
ground.
like that
If they
glow.
want to win this football game, they got to keep getting
If only
after
the glow was that strong when we had it in our hand.
So now the Longhorns take over. and
Give me my
they'll
block
send out
back,
the
you fat
offense.
fuck.
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Why can't I take the
Nothing
block
open
out of his
downfield,
hand?
so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He
That's
was
not
outside
running
the
on
pocket,
good.
nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
There you go.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield.
Really good job hauling that pass
Sucks
in.
that my
I
arm
know
doesn't
Texas is
go
a
on
place
the
a lot of people
arm
think
stand
about
like
great
that.
DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too.
Put
I
in
think
the- put in
receiver
actual
position is
shows, see
one,
what it
though, that they
does.
want to build a legacy around.
See if it goes in
This
the
guy
show.
right here, he's really
Yeah,
stepping
damn,
up
dude,
in
that's
this
a-
game today.
Breaks into the
I
open.
got an idea, man.
Smashes ahead.
You
Gets
gotta
it
stack the
all
shells
way
on top of each other
inside
to
the
make the armor.
20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Kinda.
And the Longhorns with the
Ooh.
1st and 10.
Yeah, I got an idea.
Wide
I
receiver
got
comes in motion.
an idea.
Handoff to the lone back.
No problem. On the gauge work.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. Taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Hugs it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Fielded in
Bro,
the end
allow
zone.
me
It's
to
Hawkins.
fucking scroll
Not
and grab
nearly
this
as much
shit,
as
bro.
he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Gives, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Gators will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
From the gun, the ground game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. To throw, it's Manning. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. It's a fumble.
What a roller coaster on that play, Palmer. The defense gets the interception, and then he fumbles the ball trying to return it, but a heads-up play to follow the football, and in the end, create the turnover.
It's amazing, David, because you know the defense practices getting turnovers. I don't know how often, though, they practice ball security. And they made that one interesting, but at the end of the day, the most important...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And the offense... 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground. The offense recovered its own fumble. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Here's the pressure. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Longhorns are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Slings it downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big third down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Touchdown, Texas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Finds his man. It's Hansen.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback making checks. Under fire. Grab near the marker. It's Payne. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hansen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Gators will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Glagway. Rushes on him. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. incomplete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. And they'll mark it down at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense. Now, they haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've got no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field. Another incompletion for this offense. They can't get anything going.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working that left side. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And it's right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for 3. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Butler. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. It's complete to the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hardy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down.
He uncorks one deep. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Longhorns! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Brown. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Gators want to move quickly. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Abrams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Now, fourth down.
They'll run play action. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And here's the third interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off play action. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that
These niggas just almost killed
Man, I
me.
tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Give to the running back. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
They did.
So the
Only the
offense is
name
going to
tag.
go for it on 4th down.
Only name one, yes.
Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it. First down and more. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down.
I don't want to name one of your guys.
The Gators come
So
to the
what?
line with a fresh set of
Offer.
downs. Hand off from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Lagway. Caught, close to the marker, it's Hawkins. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Turning it on! All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, hats off to this defense and their ability to shut this guy down. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football. That was only his 2nd catch of the game. And we're essentially in a 2-minute situation. They have risen to the challenge. They knew coming in they were going to have to limit him, but I don't know if they even thought they'd be able to do this good.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basic.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play.
Yeah,
This one,
well,
it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to...